Right then, now with the summer window literally just open and clubs are actually starting to announce deals, it looks like Erik ten Hag is going to start bringing in those new additions to the squad. Frankie de Jong looks like it's becoming more and more likely as every day goes by, with the transfer fee reported of around 50-60 million, with about 20 million or so in add-ons on top. Now, I think our budget's tight, and I've been saying all summer long that I think United are going to have to cut our cloth accordingly. That's why I've done some players with only a year left on their contracts. I've done free transfer ones. I'm trying to look at different options. I'm not just going to sit here, pick out the best 5 players that are playing in world football, whether they're available or not, no matter how much money they would cost, and say, United should go and get them. It's a waste of my time, and it's a waste of your time. So I try and look at, who could United actually sign? Who would actually make United better, given the constraints that we actually live under? This isn't a video game. This is real life. United definitely live under the financial realities of either the Glazer family or the transfer market and whatever our current budget is. So there's some names that you've definitely heard me cover before, some names that we've actually now started getting linked to. And we'll get into those as we keep going on. So Enzo Fernandez, let's kick it off there, right? So this is the gamble, the number 6, a 21-year-old with a £16.6 million release clause. It's from River Plate, defensive midfielder, archetype number 6. And we've already done, I've mentioned him in several videos, but we did a video purely just on him as well. If you want to go check it out, I'll link that down below. But I can't not mention him in a video talking about bargains when he's got a £16 million release clause. That is the pure definition of a bargain. He is a bargain. He's a midfielder that can play like a deep line playmaker, but he also has a bit of an ability to arrive in the box late and add some goals. I think that might change if he came to the Premier League. I think that's something he was allowed to get away with playing in South America. But he's unbelievable. He got 8 goals, 6 assists in 20 games for River this season. Passing range is great. He's creative in the final third. Defensively excels, interceptions, counter-pressing, scores goals. It's just everything that I imagine a Ten Hag midfielder could be. There's been a few reports linking United to him, but City, Juventus, AC Milan all heavily linked with him as well. AC Milan reportedly showing the strongest interest. River Plate already cashed in this year on Julian Alvarez, and it looks more than possible that Enzo could be following suit as well. Both mega talented youngsters looking at secure moves to Europe. This could be the steal that United are after. But I think we're going to have to be quick because I don't see him sticking around at River Plate very long. Another name, and actually we've just started getting linked to this guy, is Denzel Dumfries, 26 years old, right back, currently at Inter Milan. A lot of uncertainty surrounding United's right back position at the moment. Aaron Wan-Bissaka seemingly falling out of favour, reportedly open to a return at Crystal Palace. Dalot looks like he's going to be staying, going to try and fight for that right back position, but his performances have left a hell of a lot to be desired. Reports have been hotting up for Denzel Dumfries. He's been performing well, adapted well to Serie A since leaving PSV in 2021. Inter are willing to sell and are apparently going to accept a bid in the region of £25-26 million for him. And for me, that works well. He's an orthodox kind of right back, provides a little bit of attacking thrust, but has got a bit of defensive stability about him as well. This season, he played 45 games for Inter. He got 7 assists and he got 5 goals. So it's not bad at all. There's no doubt he is better than what United have got at right back. Pretty good value for money in terms of that price as well. International player, doing bits, makes a lot of sense. Now, there's another young man that you could come in and get on the back of some... It's not horrendous, but it's not great PR. He obviously scored an own goal in the playoff final, which prevented his team going up, but I wouldn't take away from anything else. Levi Colwill at Huddersfield has been an absolute colossus this season. For me, he's been one of the better players in the Championship. He is on loan from Chelsea, so getting him is not going to be straightforward. But if you're looking for a young centre-half that can do all sorts, for me, Levi Colwill is absolutely one of those players. He's phenomenal. A big future for him, and the way he plays on the halfway line, the speed that he's got in recovery, his passing range. If you like Schlotterbeck, there's a more aggressive version of Schlotterbeck there in Levi Colwill. Maybe a little bit more rash, but maybe that was just because the Championship looks like a rash league, but that's another player that I would definitely start looking at. Kaladzic is another one. 24 years of age, striker, Stuttgart. How big is he, Steve? He's 6'7", lads. He's a big fugger. Tallest player in the Bundesliga. Does it mean he's any good, though? Well, he got 6 goals and 2 assists In only 15 appearances, mind, not 40. Season before, he got 16 goals and 22 assists in 33 games, which is not bad. He's in the 94th percentile, as you would imagine, for aerial duels won. He does excel in the air at his height. Yes, he lacks pace, but he makes up of it by being actually technically really, really strong, and actually really, really strong. He's currently on international duty with Austria, where he's being managed by former United boss Ralf Rangnick. But the Austrian has stated that he is open to a move as well. Asked about speculation linking him with a transfer, he was said, nothing's out of the question and I'm open to everything. Interested. And he says, there will be no rush job. It's about finding what is best for me. A focal point that is a target man could be very, very handy for us, and something that's a complete switch around of the way we currently play. There are holes in the squad. Somewhere in the region of 20 million is supposedly what he's worth. Viable backup to Ronaldo, I would argue. And something completely different to what we possess in the squad at the moment. Well worth a look. And a final one then. This one's going to get some of you well pissed off. But Max Cornet, 25 years of age, left winger from Burnley. Now, he's going to look to stay in the Premier League, I think, after getting relegated with Burnley this season. And I think despite Burnley's struggles, he finished... he finished their top scorer after arriving from Lyon. So I don't imagine he's going to be like, yeah, actually, this is my dream come true. Actually, I really wanted to play in the Championship. According to a report in The Athletic, his contract has got a £17.5 million release clause, which is activated if they are relegated, which they have been. So 17.5 million, Premier League player, proven Premier League player, could really help bolster a little bit of strength in depth, and would probably be a decent signing if United want to save money. The only issue really being his left winger, and if anything, that might be the only position that United know that we are strong in. So that's my little list anyway, of bargains that are out there. There's tons of options when it comes to buying players. You're never going to assemble a dream team with the Glazers in charge. You've got to find a functional team with a little bit of balance. And that's what I think we have done. Before you guys get off, listen, I wanted to say thank you to everyone that has come and joined Stretford Paddock on a membership. We are now at around 850 members, which is absolutely bonkers. And once we break 1,000, which we will do, there is a little bit of news on the future of where Stretford Paddock are going to play that I can let go and tell you guys. It's very, very exciting news. So if you're interested in owning your own football club, if you want a say in how that football club is run, the ethics, the values, all of those sorts of things, that is what Stretford Paddock FC is all about. We have recently been promoted to a Step 7 league, the Cheshire League, which means we're now just a couple of promotions away from actually playing in the FA Cup. Yes, it's pre-qualifying round, whatever, but it's the FA Cup. That was the sort of goal when we started this thing, is could we get from inception to the FA Cup? And now it's visible, if pretty far away. We are building a football club. We're not building a team. We are building a club. And the response has been absolutely sensational. I've seen supporters clubs popping up in France, in Miami, in Ireland, and all over the place. The last week or so has been absolutely bonkers. If you want to get in the mix on that, then the link for the fan ownership is in the description below. We have got some wicked games lined up for pre-season, and our pre-season campaign kicks off with a away game at #United. If you're in the Essex area, 2nd of July, 4 o'clock kickoff, free entry. Come and get down there. We would love to see you come and watch the boys. It's going to be a massive game for us, and I think you might be able to watch it live online, but that's not confirmed just yet. But this is what's going on with the team. It's all sorts of stuff popping off. We will be announcing our new kit and next season's sponsor within a few days as well. So if you want to get on board, the momentum is absolutely massive. And everyone that's joined so far is a founder member. You can become a founder member all the way up until New Year's Eve this year. You're going to get a pin badge and a certificate that says founder member. You own this football club. This is what it's all about. The community has come together and we are going to make a fucking monster of a football team with you guys' help. Get in the mix.
Real fan ownership, real fan input, real fan change, real fan power. 50 plus 1, we can go better than that. 100 plus none. Download our app, view the free content, read about the club, that's fine. But if you want more, become a member. To vote, to go behind the scenes, to make an impact interact with a global community around the world, influencing how we grow, where we play, club ethics and values. The more members we have, the faster we grow. Support the club, run the club, own the club. This is ours and no one will take it away. The future is in all our hands.